EVOS is also going to have access into it as well, and they're going to get first pick.
Now that's the thing, with the Selena ban, the Lane, and Natalia as well, do you think they're going to be going for the Uranus ban or the Kufra one? Or would they be a little bit more priority on the certain other picks?
I'm not too sure here, because now that they banned out the Selena, it kind of changes up the draft pattern here. This is a very different opening coming in from EVOS SG. They're really making sure that Kolia can't really play that support role as well, but NV realizing that Uranus is a bit of an issue. Let's get rid of him straight away and then look to build fighters later on.
With the Esmeralda pick coming on the side, EVOS SG.
They have to play carry.
Oh yeah, no choice.
EVOS planned this out. This is really smart of them. Instead of going for the Claude opening, they play the Esmeralda, knowing that NV has the option of playing Claude. However, his Blazing Duet, it's going to get sucked up. That shield, it's not going to protect him as much as he thinks, but it's still a really safe marksman.
Yeah. Still very safe, very great hyper carry as well, but it's going to be hard to deal with. Esmeralda is going to be taking us quite a amount of damage, but coming on the side here, Low Yi. The thing is, normally nowadays when I see Low Yi, I'm not going to picture her as a disengaging hero anymore, but ooh, what a great Kaja pick as well. I really love that.
And Atlas, yep.
Now, okay, now the tables, literally the tables has turned. First game, Kaja and Atlas went to the side of Notorious Villains. Now it's she's turn to say, hey, let me show you how we do it. And it's a really scary combo. Just picture this. Atlas, Fatal Lanes combo, 3-man, 2 or 3-man, regardless of how many he managed to catch, into Pokemon's Falling Star.
Yeah, and it looks like they're going to be going. They're going to go with the Popol and Kupal this time. Looks like the roles have kind of switched for both of these teams.
Yeah.
They are mimicking each other from the previous draft. However, they're taking each other's compositions because now Envy very much looking so similar, especially with the mid mage being Lo Yi as well as the Popol and Kupal here. The question is, who is going to go into that side lane? And that side lane, oh, it's open up for business now that Uranus is off the table.
Oh my god, it's pretty interesting. We saw Notorious Villains does pick the Jawhead as well. Jawhead is going to... I mean, yeah, we've been saying for just now, Jawhead is going to be banned out. It has to be banned out if you really do know on the user case, because if they don't learn from the next lesson, this is going to be punished really hard. But Damo is going to be the final ban on the side here. EVOS SG. Notorious Villains, come on, get in. Any ideas?
I mean, they could go for the X-Borg, they could blind the X-Borg here, but it's still, I would say it's really tough. No matter what the pick is going to be, EVOS is going to go to counter-react them. I think they kind of, EVOS planned this really, really well. Like, this is a EVOS favorite draft, and I definitely feel like the pressure coming in from Kolia, because now realizing with the opening that he did with the Lo Yi and the Claude, realizing, ah, shucks, that might not necessarily be the greatest opening.
Oh man, in most cases, some people say they might have gotten out drafted here, but you know what they say? Not necessarily a certain composition may win the game. It depends on how
they're gonna play Angela Fanny.
Oh man, please.
Hayabusa Fanny? Hellcurt Fanny?
Rick, oh no, how about both?
Honestly, I'm expecting to see one of them to turn into Angela. Like, I'm waiting for that. Like, one of them has to go into Angela, right? Right? I'm not crazy to think that.
The thing is, it literally counts on how confident they are, though.
Are they?
Oh no. God, no. Oh no, it's a little bit safer. Lancelot. It's fine.
Okay, so Potato going to be in the hyper carry Lancelot here, especially against a really squishy comp from NV. Definitely understandable. The Farsa as well, just to be an extra backline surveillance. So NV are going to struggle to look for any engagements coming in from EVOS SG. They still need to go for their final tank support pick. What is NV going to reply with?
And I also really love the Lancelot pick. Like, sure, I mean, there are many more other optional picks for them to go for here, but Lancelot with that...
Oh, so greedy. So greedy. Dude. No! Why? They have an Esmeralda!
Dude, right now I'm saying, oh my god, Kolia is like just sweating buckets.
No, he knows that this draft isn't exactly the best for Envy's side, but EVOS really pushed them towards these picks. Like, Envy didn't really have much options towards the later side. And this is going to be a really tough game for Envy here as EVOS, great drafting. I'm pretty sure Aeon is the one who was in control of the draft. Well played. This game is going to be pretty interesting if Envy can pull this one out.
It's going to be really difficult. Not much frontliner. The only way you can depend on is going to be the X-Bot. I'm pretty sure Chen is going to be playing the X-Bot, if I'm not mistaken.
Most likely.
Oh, now X-Bot in the front line on top of the hard guard. Literally, Envy is making a lot of bets. I'm pretty sure they're going to make this huge gamble that it has to be enough. But with the Esmeralda and everything involved,
It's really hard to say. Yeah, like
it's a rough game, man.
Personally, I think Envy, if they're looking to punish, they need to kill Esmeralda super early on. They need to slow her down. Lancelot is less of a problem, especially with Angela, because you can just Hearthguard your main carry and just be like, oh well, your perfect execution is useless.
Welcome to Mobile Legends.
Oh, just love it how you dragged it out, by the way. Anyway, Curse of Crow is going to be landed doing quite a little bit of damage. And as usual, we all know Popo Kuba, quite the nuisance during the early game.
Yeah.
Going to be bringing JPL a little bit down low. Definitely not enough. Oh my god. By the way, we're going to be seeing a perfect match coming up from Aeon. Oh, I guess he just wasn't really looking for any major fight. He just wanted to see whether it was there an opportunity. But Aeon just gets a little bit punished a little bit because the Angela really, you cannot underestimate the Angela love waves at all.
Yeah, EVOS playing a 1-3-1 composition while NV also playing a 1-3-1. They want to control this bot side as much as they can as they pick up the Litho Wanderer, and now Prince going over to his blue buff. And I think, you know, overall, EVOS is in a pretty strange position because the early game, they're pretty much not going to be able to do way too much until they hit level 4.
Yep.
And I think Envy just need to be proactive across the map. Kolya, he's going to get caught out here by the perfect match coming in from Aeon. And now Chan caught in. The Faraga armor has been broken. Pokemon is just going to auto-attack Chan to death, even with the max gauge. Ooh, nice play. Okay, but unfortunately, the Ring of Order coming in from Potato. Both flickers being expanded. However, Envy will not come up top. Wow! Going to be another pick-off coming out for the side of EVOS. Can they keep this up?
Dude, the decision-making and execution coming for the side of EVOS SG was amazing. Realizing that, sure, Kolya definitely was trying his best to try to be a nuisance towards that blue buff as much as possible. But when they realized, like, hey, we clear it out.
Oh wait, you're still gonna get killed by Sin.
Oh, that's very unlikely, by the way. But just coming back, like they realized, like, sure, we cleared the blue buff. We're hitting level 2. You're still level 1. We'll punish you. You're still here. We'll punish you. We'll get you.
I mean, that is the idea. Oh my god! Please,
Ooh, that's gonna be coming to a flick to do.
This is a call for a dive. NV need to dive here because Soul, this is their only opportunity. But unfortunately, they get caught out as EVOS were ready and prepared for the potential dive. Prince trying his best to actually get out as much damage onto Soul, but Soul is just sucking away his shields from sucking out his shields. Puppet on the string is able to slow it enough for the battle, but able to catch him off. EVOS, Envy has turned this around, and the perfect match coming in for Aeon to bail on out of there. What looked to be like a great counter gank from EVOS turned up to be a free pick for NV. Wow.
Dude, really great reaction coming from the side of NV. They realized that, okay, this fight is getting a little bit drawn out. Please send someone to back me up. And the best part about it is that Blazing Duo is going to be used already sucked quite a amount of damage. But anyway, Pokemon trying to see if we can try to get a little bit amount of damage as well. Going to be committing the execution and will execute Chen in her place.
It's just good to see Pokemon, you know, playing an assassin here. Oh, it looks like Kolya is taking quite a bit of damage.
Fatal Links, level 4 already.
Oh no, he's dead. There's no way he survives from it, and they also save the Fatal Links as well. So EVOS is just min-maxing and utilizing their ultimates and resources as best as they can.
And the best part about it, Aeon knows that Turtle's out as well. He really trying to zone them out as much as possible. Not only just try to get a jungle buff for themselves, but they want to see whether they have an opportunity to take this Turtle without being contested.
And right now, Sienna's just kiting out this Esmeralda, making sure that she is not having a fun time here. But I do think Envy need to put more priority and be more proactive down on Esmeralda's side, just so that, you know, Claude, in the later stages of the game, that she doesn't scale.
Oh, this is going to be the crazy one. Gets lured in a little bit. Popo Akuma Kolya has to back up a little bit, but sadly the Dawn Rose coming from the Lancelot, coming from Pokemon himself. Let me tell you something, when he's going to catch them all, he is going to catch them all eventually.
He really is doing a good job on this Lancelot. He's being proactive, and he's not afraid to use his abilities because he has an escape mechanism to get out. He's not using the perfect execution as a way to pick it up. Oh, Hua goes down. Prince, he's going on with a big Hearthguard here. However, Pokemon's coming in with a Fatal Links for Aeon. Great prediction. Sienna Kolya just being chunked out. 75% of their HP just gone with one Thorn Rose. Pokemon is huge.
Dude, the worst part, Thorn Rose on the side of rotation instantly forces out Sien and Kolya to go back to base instantly.
Wow, and he only has the jungle item. He hasn't even gotten his first main item. Potato just buying a Calamity Reaper? Excuse me?
Man, this guy is on. This guy's an overdrive, you know?
Yeah, and you can see that Potato, he's been designated to go into the side lane. This is a support side laner to clear the waves, and now they're trying to pick up Chan. Chan, no Firaga armor. This might decide. EVOS rotating, as well as Envy, knowing that a dive is imminent.
No final insanity either, but the most you need to keep your eye on Aeon because he's currently hiding in the bush. They don't know that. Goes with the Annihilator, so much damage instantly. He will get Aeon, will be able to get the one kill for himself. But remember, Fatal Link is still online. Gonna be committing, gonna be pushing around in the base. Another easy kill for themselves. They still have the team fight composition, and the best part about it, no major ults used. Only they still can commit another team fight should it happen soon.
Hey, telling you, min-maxing your resources is the best way to play. And now Prince going up against a very difficult matchup in Soul. Soul doesn't have his ultimate, so he can't really jump onto Prince just yet. Prince forced to kind of pull backwards here, looking for more jungle creeps, as you can tell by his emblems. But as you can tell by his emblems itself. Oh, wait.
Yeah. Oh no, thankfully.
Kolya had to purify, thank God. But now Soul coming in for the backflame, already chunking on Kolya, as well as Xian here. Soul, ooh, playing with fire a little bit.
But it's totally fine. Kolya really has to back now, getting a little bit too down low. Potato gets caught in a really unfortunate position there, allowing Chen to get a kill for himself. But Pokemon out to get the catch them all instantly. Nothing is stopping the world champion. Almost get a triple kill for himself, but will be denied as his dear friend Aeon and JPL will take those 2 kills off his hands.
Man, really looks like EVOS SG has taken a little bit of the playbook from EVOS Legends themselves. They are proactive. They are min-maxing to, I don't want to say to the max because it's redundant, but the utilization of their spell is just so well played.
Dude, the best part is just the real patience coming out from each of these players. Like, even they know, like for example, Pokemon really knows when to use the spells at no same time, and the same goes for the rest of the team members of EVOS SG. They are so patient. They know when to commit spells, when not to.
Yeah, and you can already see that Envy forces the
Oh, 3
What a huge play coming in for Aeon with a flicker and the perfect match. Soul still able to kill the backline. Envy has been wiped out. A savage coming in from Pokemon with a KDA of 10, 0, and 7. He doesn't want those assists. He wants to be their executioner.
I mean, technically his ultimate is called Execute, so definitely he is the only executor for Envy for today. Aeon, just a beautiful Fatal Link by the way, but Hua, oh my god, Hua, it's like follow out with the feathered airstrike. Oh my lord, so much damage, and Hua was trying her best to try to clear out those waves with the team, but just gets retaliated instead.
This is such a difficult game from Envy because now EVOS not only making sure that the early game was in their favor, mid-game where they shine the most. Envy is just struggling to keep up with the rotational pressure as EVOS continues to play it from all sides of the map.
Pokemon, man, it's still farming and still making sure to split the lane. I just love it. EVOS SG, despite having the advantages, they're never sticking too much. They're never just going one group. They're making sure they're able to split push in each lane, able to time it just right when they really want to hit the base or force a fight. Even though while in the fighting, other lanes are being pushed in to try to get objectives by their own.
Yeah, and you can see that Pokemon is so comfortable on these assassins. You see Potato playing, multi-role on both sides, but now they're going for a huge engage again. Aeon, he's finding those perfect matches, and Soul as well. They are all looking for catches. They know and understand that they are so strong. Xian getting chucked out, forcing the flicker out of the perfect execution, but unfortunately, that's going to be Hua hitting the bricks, and Prince once again is caught out, but again, we're talking about Soul. That Heart Guard isn't going to protect him. Those shields aren't going to be enough, and Pokemon isn't going to put his focus there. Thorn Rose and the perfect execution to dodge it. Kolya, can he catch him off with Koopa? And yes, they do. Then the Third Rose comes once again off cooldown. Pokemon survives.
Man, Pokemon, just like yesterday, one of our 2 players really loved to dance on this Tyro, really playing this tangle of death, but he has the damage to really back it up. 2 towers going to be fall on the side here. Aeon just not just Pokemon, the rest of the team here, exceptional plays coming from everyone here.
It's looking so good for EVOS here as they're playing a methodical game. They're taking all the objectives, and there's nothing Envy can do as they can't even walk out of their base without fight. Aeon, he catches. Oh, Chen this time, not exactly the most priority target, and this might be it. Envy going in with a big ultimate, the last insanity coming through. Pokemon has to force backwards. Soul all by himself using the Starmie Fall to get on out there. But Aeon, he's trying to make some distance between him and Envy. Kolya is going to get chunked out as JPL controls the area, forcing Envy back.
Yo, better airstrike. You really cannot. You do JBL alone for too long, but the divine touchman catching Prince once again. Even more kills happening all over the place here. You really can't tell what's gonna be happening. Even diving the fountain. They're not leaving this last first game without getting all 5 men off that checklist.
What a clean game coming